Live from WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 7.
Good morning. Thanks for being with us at 7 a.m. I'm Eric Parker. Today is Thursday, June the 11th, and we want to begin with an early warning weather alert we're following and send it right over to meteorologist Scot Haney. He's tracking the very latest.
All right, thanks, Eric. Yeah, we do have we have gone ahead and issued an early warning weather alert for the late this morning through this afternoon and right on into the early this evening, as we're expecting some strong storms here in the state. Let's take a look at our Doppler right now. It does show some scattered showers moving through parts of northwest and southwest Connecticut, Fairfield County, Litchfield County, getting a little bit wet this morning, but the bulk of the action stays to the north and west of Connecticut. You can see it riding up and away into Massachusetts, that very heavy rain. Now, we're going to get those showers for over the course of the next hour or two, and then we're going to get a little bit of a break, and then by noon, the action starts in parts of northwest and southwest Connecticut as thunderstorms get ready to roll into the state. The Storm Prediction Center has placed a portion of Connecticut in the marginal risk category for receiving some strong storms. You'll see it there, the darker green. The lighter green is just a general threat. The darker green means a little bit more intense, so we'll certainly keep you posted throughout the day today. Temperatures, 55 is the typical overnight low, 55 to 56. It's 68, if not 70 degrees in East Hartford. And look at the dew points, a 69-degree dew point in West Haven. That is cranking, so humidity levels are almost oppressive out there. Here are the temperatures across the board. We're in the upper 60s and low 70s, and once again, those dew points are in the mid to upper 60s, so relative humidity close to 100%. The winds, wow, they're pretty strong, anywhere from 6 to 14 sustained, 16 sustained in Bridgeport with some higher gusts, and it is breezy out there. And throughout the day today, you can expect temperatures to only top out in the mid to upper 70s, so it's going to be a cooler than normal day. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 70s, but we do run that risk for scattered showers and thunderstorms in the inland sections of the state as well as the shoreline. There we go for the shoreline. Temperatures there will be a little bit cooler than where we're headed inland due to that southerly breeze. Winds are locks right now. We're doing okay. It's a bit breezy out there, mostly overcast conditions in Torrington. Good morning to you. And as you can see from our regional radar over the past 12 hours, scattered showers just pushing into parts of northwest and southwest Connecticut. The line of action is still to our west. That has to make its way into the state, and it will do so by late morning into the early afternoon and even into early this evening. As you can see there, we've got to deal with this frontal boundary that'll be ganging up on Connecticut. So according to early warning futurecast, tomorrow's weather today, again, a little bit of a lull, and then here comes the action around 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, not looking too particularly good. 5 o'clock, we see some strong storms in the state, some of which could produce locally heavy rainfall, strong cloud-to-ground lightning, and maybe even a little bit of hail. So keep your eyes to the skies once again when they look threatening. Head indoors. Highs today in the mid to upper 70s, showers and storms, quite humid. And then the humidity starts to drop once the storms make an exit. Comfortable temperatures tonight. I think it'll be a good night for sleeping without AC. And then your 7-day forecast includes a real nice day tomorrow, a warm day, 84 degrees, 78 on Saturday, showers expected on Sunday in the afternoon. That's a check of your early warning forecast. I'm meteorologist Scot Haney. Eric, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Scott, thank you. Now this morning, Hartford City Council members engaged in hours of contentious debate over whether to defund the city's police department. And in the end, the proposal failed. The debate comes in the wake of large protests outside Hartford Police over the death of George Floyd. The Working Families Party argued to cut the budget by about 21% and reallocate that money to other community resources like Health and Human Services, childcare, education, Parks and Rec, and the Department of Public Works. But Mayor Luke Bronin, as well as the Democratic City Council members, disagreed. They chose a more modest budget, trimming HPD's finances by just 2%. We turn now to the latest on the coronavirus in Connecticut. Let's take a look at some of the latest numbers as we're less than 1 week away now from phase 2 of the state's reopening. There have been an additional 168 confirmed cases of COVID-19. 23 more people have died. That brings the death toll to just over 4,100. Hospitalizations continue to drop as the number of people getting tested continues to rise. UConn students will be allowed to return to campus this fall, but with some restrictions, some changes to avoid the spread of the virus. Masks will be required in all public spaces, and only about half the normal number of students will be allowed to live on campus. Students in dorms will have to return early to be tested and quarantined for 2 weeks, and they won't be allowed to stay over Thanksgiving break. Instead, they'll return in January.
This will not be a normal semester at UConn or for any college in the country for that matter.
Dining halls will be open, but only for takeout. The University Board of Trustees will be reviewing the entire reopening plan later this month. We are following some developing news this morning in Bloomfield, where police are investigating two separate racially charged acts in town. Town officials are condemning the behavior. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Eva Zamaris joins us with the latest, or has the latest, I should say, on what's happening.
1 week after hundreds joined on the Bloomfield Town Hall Green to protest racism, police in town are investigating two recent alleged incidents of racial harassment. The first happened on June 4th at the Celestine Pawn Shop. The mayor's office tells Eyewitness News an African-American woman and her 8-year-old son were harassed by a man from Granby while they were shopping for bicycles. We're told this man verbally attacked them using racial slurs. Following this incident, the store released a statement saying in part, quote, "Here at Celestine Pawn, we strongly believe in racial equality and inclusion. We strive to support our community and all of those in it." And a few days later, Bloomfield police say 56-year-old Michael Fannin displayed a gun towards a young African-American man who was walking in his own neighborhood. Here's what Bloomfield's mayor had to say.
Bloomfield, we are better than this. We are an amazing town with amazing people, very diverse and very welcoming, and we continue to fight to make sure that Bloomfield is the best town in the state of Connecticut.
Eva Zamaris, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Meanwhile, NASCAR is banning all Confederate flags at their racetracks. NASCAR says the flag does not reflect the organization's commitment to welcoming fans at their events. Bubba Wallace is the only black driver in NASCAR's 3 national series. He called on NASCAR to ban all Confederate flags earlier this week. Some fans aren't thrilled with the move and say they won't go to races or support NASCAR any longer. The death of George Floyd has prompted renewed calls to rename or remove statues and other divisive symbols of the Confederacy. Many controversial statues have been taken down around the country. Pentagon leaders say they're open to discussing the idea, but President Trump is rejecting the idea. He says his administration won't consider it because the names are part of our country's heritage. Thank you for watching this edition of Eyewitness News. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime you want them. Just turn to the Channel 3 app. I'm Eric Parker. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.